What's up, guys? It's Dakota, and this is a video talking about my pre-release weekend for Eldritch Moon. That's what the set's called. I just wanted to do this video to kind of like recap how well I did personally at pre-releases, whether I went to one or I went to 86 of them. I wish I could go to 86 of them. That'd mean that I have a lot of money, or I just have a lot of free time on my hands. But just to talk about how my weekend went, how I liked the set, uh, how I thought how overall I think it played and where it kind of fits into what I'm gonna be trying to play in standard and maybe possibly other formats too. But without further ado and without stumbling over my words, let's get right into it. So for this pre-release, actually I had the great idea that I was gonna stay up for whatever ungodly reason if I couldn't switch shifts at work. Okay, so Friday night, of course, the night of the pre-release, the night that it would be going on, I went to the midnight one, and I had to work the next day. I wanted to make sure that I could work that night so I could sleep afterwards, so it would work out and I wouldn't be dead tired. That didn't work. So at that moment, I realized, you know what? I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna sleep for 5, 6 hours, and then I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna stay up all night, and I'm gonna go home and go to bed after work. So the plan was that I was gonna wake up at 11 o'clock, 11:30, wake up, leave, go to the store, come back home, either take a nap or just stay up until I had to go to work at 9 o'clock, and then work for 7 hours, go home, be home at like 5 o'clock, go to sleep. That didn't work. Where did it go wrong? Right at the beginning, I only slept like an hour, and I had been up since like 7, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. And I tried on and off trying to go back to sleep, wasn't working, so I just said screw it. I'm just gonna stay up, and I'm gonna try to muscle my way through it, and I did. Spoiler: I ended up staying up until like midnight, basically staying up from 8 o'clock p.m. on Friday night, staying up all day Saturday up until midnight, 12:30 on Sunday, and then sleeping for about 10, 11 hours. So it was a crazy day for me. But yeah. So basically, I stayed up from 8 o'clock, went to a pre-release in the morning, or the midnight one, my bad, and went to work, and then afterwards went to another one at another store and played with a bunch of my other friends, and then went home and decided that it was a smart idea to eat and stay up longer until I decided to pass out at 12:30. But anyway, that's my story before I actually get into talking about the set and everything. I figured that it would kind of put into context or just kind of give the hilarity that decided to ensue after the fact. So basically, how I did in this pre-release, I got fourth, a third or fourth, I think it was fourth out of about 30, 40 people that entered. I went 4-1, and I basically constructed a Grixis zombie deck that tried to stall in the early game, tried to get to the mid to late game, and basically either burn out the opponent or just make a bunch of zombies, giving them menace and just beating face, which I honestly didn't think was going to be that good until I was 3-0 and then lost my lost one of my games, one game that I did lose to someone that was undefeated and was actually one of my other friends. But yeah, with 4-1, the deck I drafted I didn't think was that great, and then it turned out being really good and just really annoying to play against. And some of the other cards I'd seen, like I had pulled Thalia, didn't play with her. Descend upon the Sinful, didn't play with that. My promo card was the wolf that gives all your other werewolves and wolf creatures +0/+3 until end of turn. Really, my pulls weren't that great. I think I got 6 prize packs, and my pulls weren't that great either. So, as far as my luck with the set, um, I don't like it because a lot of the cards I pulled were, going to be or already priced at as bulk rares. So that, to me, it kind of sucked because the one time I do really good at a pre-release, probably since the Oath, and got a decent amount of packs. I ended up not pulling anything, and at least in the Shadows of Innistrad one that I did before I started my YouTube channel, I pulled a Nahiri in in my box, and everybody knows that I traded Nahiri, which was like $30 or something like that, $35. So I got more than my value from the box back. In my pre-release kit, I didn't get that, but to me, it didn't matter. I was just more impressed that I actually played good Magic and built a good deck, that could go 4-1 and get fourth place. And in the second one, I didn't do nearly as good. I went 2-1-1. I think I got sixth place, which didn't get packs because we only had, I believe, 15 or 18 people, maybe 20 at most, but I don't even think it was 20. But by the end of it, I think we only had like 12, 13 people still in it. Um, that again, like I thought I built a decent deck this time. I was playing like a Naya aggro deck. I actually in my last match, turn 4, I swung with a 4/3 double striker and a 3/3 no and a 4/4 creature and put my opponent down to 8. And then by before my next turn, they conceded the game and then conceded the match because my deck was way too fast, and that was kind of the like my deck was kind of just a glass cannon thing anyways. Like get delirium, value, swing. Like it was kind of cool, but in all honesty, it really wasn't that great, and I was gonna be surprised if I even got one packs or anything because I think just from not having really any good pulls. Like my best rare was the Soul Swallower, which is a 4 mana 3/3 trampler that gets 3 counters if you have Delirium. I mean, that card being my best one kind of tells you how that pre-release went. But overall, I like Eldritch Moon. I think the set's really cool. I especially love the meld cards. I'd say like my all-star card is Chittering Host, which is by melding Graph Rats and the other card. I don't remember what it is, but then making a 5/6 menace that can give your whole team +1/+0 in menace. I know that actually helped me win one of my games. So to me, it's just like an all-star and definitely proved to be way better than what you think it might be. So I was really impressed with it. Overall, like I said, I really like Eldritch Moon. I think Meld is a pretty sweet ability. Delirium coming back, I think you know makes a lot of cards better. And as far as like what cards are coming out of Eldritch Moon, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if Gisela and Bruna get played to mainly for their meld ability. I know Gisela would definitely see play because I think she is that good of being a 4/3 angel for 4 with first strike. I think flying first strike and lifelink is super good, and I really hope that it does see play. Um, Another card that I like that came out of it is there's a 1 mana zombie that's a 1/1 that you can pay 2, tap and discard a card, or tap it, discard a card to make a 2/2 zombie, and tap 3 untap zombies to draw a card and you lose 1 life. I'm actually building a deck now that a blue black zombie deck that that's kind of like the all-star of the deck. Just make a bunch of tokens and then turn them sideways to kill your opponent. But it's gonna be interesting to see, and then also spirits too, actually becoming a deck that could be played. Whether it's full on spirit tribal or what. I'm not really into that. I kind of like the zombies and vampires more on Innistrad or in this Innistrad block than I do the werewolves, wolves, and spirits. But yeah, so far, from what I've seen, I'm impressed with Eldritch Moon. Not impressed with my pulls because my pulls suck, and I think Eldritch Evolution was my best card that I pulled. And yeah, that's my take on Eldritch Moon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try to do more of these. I want to do a video like this at least once, like on the weekend of a or the weekend after a pre-release or the weekend of a pre-release weekend, I guess if that makes sense. Um, expect this to happen more because I like talking about the sets that come out and basically whether they're worth buying. Eldritch Moon, I think, is worth more drafting than it is just buying packs, just because the limited game is kind of cool. Like whether you're drafting or sealed or whatever reason, I think it's definitely more fun to play it sealed than it is to play standard with it. Also, I want to start doing deck techs and stuff on just whatever I think looks like fun. It might not necessarily be a competitive deck or anything like that. Just something that's fun, a fun deck to play. I'm gonna start working on that, and really that's it. I just want to start using my camera more. I've ever since I got my capture card, I haven't been doing many of these videos, and it's kind of hard considering that I have to match my microphone audio with the audio on my camera because I'm stupid and I should have figured out how to make it so it just does it all together. But I'm lazy and I'd rather do it this way, which ironically takes longer to set up, but I enjoy doing it anyway because I like having this thing. But yeah, be sure to like look for videos like these more often. I'm trying to post around Sunday or Monday. This is probably gonna go up on Monday, so really look out for that. I'm also gonna try to introduce a video series also. Um, kind of talking about stuff that's been going on. If something funny happened or something I think that's worth talking about, I'm gonna try to post it probably whatever day I haven't uploaded. I don't really want to upload 2 videos in a day because I feel like that's kind of counterproductive to me anyway. I'd rather have a video for every day to upload instead of having like 2 videos to upload in a day and then missing a day. Just kind of spreading out the content on the channel, even though I am only posting 2 videos a week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below what you liked about Eldritch Moon or what you'd like to see from future Magic sets, and make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed and want to see more videos kind of like this. I will look into doing more like set reviews and stuff. At least ones that I played. I'm not gonna review a set that I wasn't around to play for or that I didn't play in. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.